Okay, so I added a new assignment underneath Remote Monday, and it's called Inktober Drawing Prompts. You'll see that that assignment, as well as the All About Me, is green for the account that I'm in right now. That means that this student has not turned in their work, and I know this because they're green. So when you guys are looking in your Google Classroom, if you want to check and make sure that you've turned in your work to me, it should be gray. If it's another color, then that means that that assignment still needs to be completed and turned in. All right, so this should have already been turned in, and this is what we're focusing on this week. So remember, we click once, that doesn't expand down, and then we go straight to view assignment to get the best view. And because we have entered into October, I thought it would be fun for us to do Inktober drawing prompts. And so here's just a little blurb about what is Inktober and how it got started. And it says that it dates back nearly a decade. And there was an illustrator named Jake Parker, and he created it in 2009 as a way to improve the inking skills and develop positive drawing habits. And then the idea or premise is quite simple, and it's just each day in October you make a drawing in ink and share it online using the hashtag Inktober. So the directions to get started on this project is one, you watch the video, which you're doing now. And then the second is you follow the directions in the slideshow to create a copy of your own Inktober sketchbook so you can do your own digital art drawings at home. So in order to do this, I need to click on Inktober code, and here's a slide. I haven't completed the slide here. It's going to look different in yours when you get started because I can only do this once as a student, and I want you guys to see it from beginning to end. So we're first going to create an account, and in order to do that, we need to click here to launch this site. So I'm going to click here, and we're going to Book Creator. If you haven't used this already, you're going to need to sign in. So now I'm going to press sign in. And then it says sign in with Google, which is what we want to use. And remember, you're the student, so make sure it's the student side. And then this is the account that I'm working under today. So you highlight yours. And then here it says enter the code for you from your teacher. So to join a library. So I'm going to go here. It says in the window next, sign in to Google. And then, oh, so we don't need any more directions here. So I'll delete 3. And then it says, here's the code to get into the Inktober sketchbook. So you can either memorize this code or you can drag your mouse across it to highlight it and then do Control C on your keyboard for copy. Come up here and then make sure that cursor is blinking there and do Control V like victorious to paste. And then we're going to press go. And here is the Inktober sketchbook that I thought would be fun for you guys to work on your own. So I'm going to come back and see how do I add this to my library. Because as you can see right now, when I open it up, I can't I can't type in this area. Okay, so I'm going to go back to here and I need to add it. So again, I'm toggling between these tabs. And it says click on the books icon beneath the Inktober sketchbook you want to duplicate. So now I'm going to come here and I'm going to click on this books icon. And then I want to copy this book. And then it says click on the icon you want to duplicate, choose copy book. You may be asked which library you want to place the duplicate book in. And so we just placed it right in Mrs. Farrell's digital art, okay? And now I can come down here and I could type my name right here. So it says, Mrs. Farrell's Inktober. So you can say, Sam's, Catherine's, Brian's Inktober book. And now we have this edit. So I can click on this to edit. And here it says type your first and last name. And I want you to take ownership of it. So I am Mrs. Farrell. So it's my sketchbook. So it's Mrs. Farrell's sketchbook. So you could say, if your name is Adam, you could say Adam's sketchbook. Now I'm going to press done. And here I have my sketchbook, and then I can go to the first page. And these are the official prompts. So on October 1st, we should have drawn a fish, and then we can keep going down, all right? So let's go to, what day is Remote Monday? What day is Sunday's the 4th, so the 5th. So it's a blade. So remember, school appropriate. So I need to go to slide 5 to get blade. So we've got fish, wisp, bulky, radio. This is the one that we would be working on today. Now, if I want to draw in this, I'm going to press this plus sign, and this is really cool. I can choose a pen. And then there's these different pen styles that I can work with, as well as different sizes, and I can even change it to different colors. Can I change it to different colors? Maybe not. But that's okay, because for Inktober, usually they only want it to just be a black and white drawing, so I would stay with that. So these are really cool different styles. So maybe I want to do, for blade, if we have any hockey people in here, maybe. And you're going to notice, right, I'm using a mouse like you guys will be using, and it's a little bit more cumbersome than actually being able to pick up a pencil and draw, right? So maybe for blade, I will do an ice skate. Whoops, that went a little wide. So I can come up here with my eraser, and I can erase, and then I can come back to my brush, and I can do that. And then if I wanted, I could come in and maybe create some different shadows. So I want you guys to kind of play around with this today. You are working on number 5 because it's October 5th. And then if you would like to go back, so let's say I'm done. And then if you'd like to go back and work on any of these other ones, you can. And then if you press play, it's really neat because it turns pages like an actual sketchbook. See? And then because you guys added this to my library, you don't have to turn it into me at all. I will be able to see it when I click inside my library, and then I can grade you guys. So your options now for for those 2 hybrid learning at home days is, let me go back here. So you can choose to do an Inktober drawing prompt for those 2 days that you're at home working, instead of doing one of these slides. And if that's what you're choosing, let me go to here. So if you're choosing maybe if you're cohort B, on Tuesday you're going to work on the Inktober prompt for that day, then you would go to this assignment, and then you would click on your slide. And I don't have anything done for this, right? But at this point, you guys should have, I think, up to 5 assignments completed. And let's say next week is assignment 6. I don't know if that's correct, but if it is, let me get to assignment 6. So for assignment 6, let's say you don't want to do this and you would rather do Inktober and work on your drawing skills using your mouse inside your sketchbook from Book Creator, then you would just simply click here and you would say, I did the Inktober drawing prompt for, and then just tell me which one you worked on. So let me go here and look. So if it was, so let's say that was October 7th. So then I would say I did the Inktober drawing prompt for fancy. Okay. And then that way, when I'm grading this, you won't get points taken off because you didn't complete this. I can go then and look in your sketchbook here and see, oh, you completed fancy. So that means you get points for this particular assignment. All right, guys, I hope you were having fun with this project. I thought it was really fun when I did it, and I will start working on mine too so I can share it with you. Fish is going to be a super fun one to do.